Hello. Hi, Unstoppable. Hello, Cass. Yo, Vic, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Riza. Larissa. Wig, Stacks. Hi, guys. I appreciate the 10 months, Vic. How are you doing? How are y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I have to do a short stream because I have paperwork to do. I have been so busy all day. All day. And I even have a really good piece of advice to give. Because I've been noticing a trend kind of recently that I believe is... I believe it's because of the new generation, the Gen Z. But I guess it's more of a rant, maybe. I don't even know. I guess it's a rant. Got a bad cold. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm doing all right. I made myself a cup of coffee like hours ago, and I'm not entirely sure if it would be smart for me to drink this, but I do know that I have quite a bit of work to do. Oof, that's a tough decision. What time is it? That's the first question. It is 9:30 on the dot. So it's close. I want to be in bed by like 1, if that's possible. Maybe not. Maybe coffee's a bad idea. Yo, what's up, Gem? Thank you for the tier 2. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. I really appreciate the tier 2, Gem. I'm doing well. Ooh, I have to think about something for the tier 2s. Now that I think about it. I recently have started to, that was wild. It's like, is it pouring right now? No, but it's definitely lightning. What's up, Robert? Hi. Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, tier 3 subs are able to message me a Magic the Gathering deck that I will play on stream for you on one of my Magic Mondays. So I definitely have to think about something for tier 2, because I wanna give you like a little bit of support, because like you definitely don't need to be subbed at tier 2. Let me at least make you. There we go. It's awesome you're doing. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's been quite a long day for me, so I'm a little tired, but do you want to know the story of the haunted house next to my house? Yeah, you can tell it if you'd like. I'm actually like weirdly excited for Halloween. I don't have any plans per se, but like I'm still like kind of excited. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna try to go out. Like I'm gonna try, but I have no like if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, I'm not like too disappointed, you know? It's your favorite time of year. I feel like I think I like Christmas time the most. I feel like I feel like around Christmas time everybody's like together, and the Halloween decorations are really cool. I won't argue with that. Oh no, we're hitting the studio. You recording some tracks. Have fun. There's a man living in the house normally, but one night a guy came into his house and stabbed it 24 times, and every time the clock hit 3 a.m. we hear him screaming. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. I've always I think it's so interesting that haunted houses sell for less than a normal house. I don't personally believe in like I don't believe in hauntings or ghosts or anything, so if I ever saw a house that said it was haunted, I guarantee I would buy it. Like if it was a good price, you know? I don't think a haunting would hold me back. In fact, I would think that that would be even more interesting. Like I think that living in a haunted house would be beneficial because then you would never feel alone. Right? Like, yo, Somber, think of the 19 months. Thank you, thank you. Like, I can become codependent with a ghost. That's pretty cool. That's pretty unique. How are you doing, Obsessed? Hello. Oh, it is a rumbling. Yo, C-Stacks, thank you for the 2 gifted. Oh my god. Wow, I really appreciate it. That was really random. I need to, where's my little hat? Oh, thank you. That really means a lot. Like, for real though. That really means a lot. You are too kind. I gotta put on my little hat. And the train is in the station. Thank you. Yeah, I think this past like couple of weeks, ever since I took a break from stream, I feel like I have been in a really like a different headspace. How many cute hats ears do you have? Well, the original black cat ears, they broke. So I have the bear ears, I guess. And then I have this hat because I'm obviously a conductor of a train. And then other than that, the only other hat that I have would be like my flat brim hat that I wear when I'm too lazy to want to do my hair, you know. But yeah, I think that I think ever since I took a break from streaming, I've had a very different mentality. I've been a lot like calmer, if that makes any sense. I feel like usually my ADHD or whatever you want to call it, I feel like usually my energy is like very, very high, sometimes to a detriment. But I feel like recently, ever since I took a break, I've been feeling pretty like a steady vibe, which has been quite nice actually. Like it's not really a complaint. It's more of like an observation, I guess. What's up, Techie? Yeah, I'm glad you like the hoodie. I like it too. I like this color. I wanted to get another one because I've basically worn out my pink one, so I am having a good day. I would say so. I've had a pretty long day. For people that don't know, Tuesday is my intake day. So essentially, like, half of my job, I'd say like 80% of my job is to do therapy, right? It's like, that's not an accurate number. 60% of my job is giving therapy, 20% is doing paperwork, and then the other 20% is doing intakes, which are essentially like interviews to see like if this person would be a right fit for therapy. And I have been assigned an intake every Tuesday for like weeks now. Like actually weeks. And it's been mildly irritating. I kind of would like a Tuesday off, quote unquote, you know? Pick a number between 1 and 44. That's a very random choice of numbers. 44. I will pick 44. It's a random number. So much has happened. I feel like I missed a lot. It depends. When is the last time you were here? I've definitely had quite a bit of there's definitely been quite a bit going on that I could that I've explained in the past, like me not moving into my new house because the contractors were absolute, like, he was just horrible. Like, there are no doors like in the house, right? There's like no bedroom doors, there's no bathroom doors. They like pissed all over our bathrooms and never cleaned it up. There's just like so much that they just like never did. Hello, Nightmare Thief. Hi. You can't wait. Why? Why Florida? I don't think Florida is that scary. I've had one scary Florida experience, which was that time that I got stuck inside of a Publix because there was a guy with a gun. That was pretty rough, I would say. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Do you feel isolated? I mean, I have a car. I just don't really like driving. And now, even better, is that I have this huge crack in my windshield that's like literally like right on the driver's side, like massive crack. It almost goes from like top to bottom. So insane. I need to bring it in and get it fixed. But I'm just like, I hate getting my car fixed. I hate cars. I really do. I have no interest in cars. Do I have full coverage? In Florida, you are allowed a free windshield change. Like, I can bring it to like a Safe Auto glass place and they'll change it for free. So I just have to do it. It's like I strongly dislike cars. I don't like driving them. I don't mind being in them. But I was going to the airport and somebody hit me. Yeah. That got repaired because that was under their insurance. And then another time it's technically my fault, but I went to get my car washed and the guy told me to pull through an area that just like my car didn't fit, and I banged one of the back doors, and I have never fixed it. It's not like I can open the door. It's like it's merely cosmetic, but it's just like they're super expensive. They're super dangerous. And they require so much maintenance. Just like, I'd rather not. That's why I want to live in New York. I want to live in an area that I can just take a train or a bus everywhere. I'd be very happy with that. And imagine like all that money that I would have, like getting rid of my car. Right, I agree. Public transit is so much better. It's a shame that America's public transit is pretty crappy. Like New York City is not bad, but and from what I've heard, Chicago's is okay too. But I don't really know. Florida has almost no transit. Hi, Crystal. Hello. Transport passes. What is that? I've never heard of that. Oh, thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. I really appreciate it. I can take off my little hat now. You think transit is a waste of time, all that waiting? I definitely can see that. It really depends on like where you live, right? Like in New York, there's so many trains constantly. They have a pretty active schedule. Like you're not waiting as often. Depends on where you live. The bigger the city, the better the transit usually is the case. Piss-stained, mugger-filled trains. Yeah, I don't care. It's kind of like you walk into every parking garage and it's gonna smell like piss. That's just like all of New York. You know what city has it the worst, in my opinion? Paris. I remember being in Paris and like literally watching someone in the middle of like just like pissing. Like they weren't like against a wall. They weren't like, you know, they were literally just out in the open. Like the sun is coming down and they're just like outwardly pissing. I assume they were drunk, but it was just like, huh. Interesting. But their transit is awesome. I don't know how many of you have ever been to Paris and have like taken their metro, but it's awesome. It's really well designed, organized. That's because the French pee everywhere. Is that true? Is that a stereotype? I've never heard that one. Yeah, that makes sense, Techie. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. But I love the Paris Metro. It's really good. It's super quick. I learned it in like a day. Like I learned where the trains go, you know? I think that New York's is a lot more difficult, but to be fair, it has a lot more area to cover. So with a way higher population density. But yeah, public transportation generally kind of sucks. But I don't know. I hate driving. I am so excited for the future of self-driving cars. That's the dream. That's the... Yo, see. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, wait. I never opened a pack from yesterday. I was actually thinking about that. I'm gonna get one pack of magic cards. It's been a while since I've opened one, just in general. Didn't someone die being burned alive from a self-driving car? I don't know. Maybe. It's kind of like the early adopters of the self-driving cars are definitely the ones taking the risk. But at the same time, like, it is the future, right? Like, we can all assume that cars that are able to drive on their own are gonna be everywhere someday. So we're gonna open a Shadows over Innistrad pack. I actually love this set. I'm a really big fan. There's no card that I'm looking for, except I guess like an expensive one. And you will be able to tell if it's expensive based off of my reaction. I'm sure somebody has died in a self-driving car. But, like, to be fair, how many people have died in cars? Like, period, you know? like we're talking, sure, like, yes, they have died. But also, at the same time, whose fault was it? Right? Like, I can almost guarantee you, unless it was like like a car malfunction or something, it was probably not the self-driving car's fault for killing the person. I'm guessing. I don't know. I know nothing about it. So, all right, here we go. These are all going to be commons for the first couple. If there's anything of note, I will tell you. All of these really suck. Nothing that good. No. Nope. All right, so we're off to uncommons. Nope. 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 All right, so the next one is a rare, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. That rare really sucks. It's really, really bad. I think that the cardboard is worth more. And the next card, also really bad. It's a common, actually. And then a foil tapped lands, and that's it. That was very anticlimactic. Yeah, that kind of sucked. All right, GG's. You miss Magic? I mean, you can still play. There are multiple ways to play. I play, I mean, I don't really play every day. I do play every week, like online, a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, was my Monday VOD posted? Okay. I have to make sure, no offense. I have to make sure that I don't post the Monday VODs because the goal of this is to turn them into YouTube videos. I'll leave that one up because it really doesn't affect very much. But the goal is to make further content out of it. So I don't want people like watching the VOD and then like, you know, so that's okay. Don't apologize. How fucking dare you watch the VOD that was accidentally released? How dare you? Wendy's forgot the lettuce on my chicken sandwich. That's so... I feel like fast food recently has been kind of slacking. The only real fast food I've had in the past weeks, months, whatever, has been Chick-fil-A. And I went to Chick-fil-A and they forgot a gluten-free bun, which is super important because my sister's boyfriend is completely gluten-free. And then they also like didn't give us a multigrain bun. And then I don't know, like they just like, I don't know, they were just slacking. I feel like Chick-fil-A is like known for really good. What's up, Violence? Hello. How are you doing? Oh wow, it's been a while since you've been here. Panphobia, definitely a little. Is Chick-fil-A still homophobic? Is that still like a thing? Like, I mean, we can all say that it's a thing, but like, are they still? I would love to see like a Chick-fil-A pride celebration. How would you, that's kind of interesting. How would you feel about a company such as Chick-fil-A, who is known for having homophobic CEOs and whatever, how would you feel about a company like them participating in Pride? Would you take offense to it? Would you assume that they are trying to right their wrongs? What's up, Killa? Oh my god, how's it going, Jacob? It's been a minute. How you been? The only time they're not is during Pride, funny enough. Yeah, it's empty support. I'd assume that. Which would you assume? Which would you assume? What's up, Charlie? Hi. You're reminding me of that YouTube video, Chow Down at the Chick-fil-A, even if you're... There's already co-pros who lobby. I don't really know what any of that means. I'm not gonna lie. Been chilling. How are you? I've been doing pretty good. Stream, finishing my internship. If they continue to do shitty support of anti-gay conversion camp, it's hollow if they celebrate Pride. I don't know where I heard it, but oh my god, where was it? I watched like a TV show. I want to say like Modern Family, and they made a joke that was like really funny. It was like the lead, or maybe it was like a choir thing. It was like the lead actor had to get emergency conversion therapy. It made me laugh. It's like that's pretty funny. If we actually had a full couple of days, like I would say like 1 or 2 days in one of my classes where we talked about conversion therapy, because there's a lot of people that assume conversion therapy is like real therapy. I guess maybe it's been advertised pretty well or something. Obviously it's very hateful and pretty fucked up. Pink washing. What is that? I've never heard that term. How are you doing, Charlie Coy? What's good? More like what's bad? I don't know. Gay arson frog. Hi, how are you? And what have you been up to, Jacob? It's been a minute. Can we recap the new daily routine? Manic Monday, workout Wednesday, therapy Thursday, fucking Friday, shirtless. Yeah, those are all true. So yeah, for people that don't know, Mondays from now on are going to be Magic Mondays. I'm going to be playing a single league of a Magic the Gathering deck that, if you are tier 3 subbed to my channel, you will be able to pick the deck that I play. If you don't know Magic, I will help work with you to build a deck. So like if you're like, I love dinosaurs, then I will help build a competitive dinosaur deck, and I will play it in a real league, like a mini tournament that you can win real money essentially. So yeah, if Mondays are Magic Mondays, and if you're tier 3 subbed, make sure you DM me on Discord like a deck that you would want me to play. And then Wednesdays are workout Wednesdays. So tomorrow we're going to be working out together. I think I'm going to do I'm going to do a chest exercise and probably abs again. I'm going to like get some dumbbells from like the little gym across the way. I'm good. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. You sent mine in? Did you really? Did you message me? Where did you post it? Unless you posted it like somewhere else, like in the general or the creative or something. DM. I have not received a DM from you. I'm not gonna lie. Are Tuesdays your days off now instead of Mondays? There's something that it's something I'm thinking about because like I can't stream for particularly long this evening because I do have a I do have like I did my I didn't finish explaining, but I did an intake today and I still need to fill out the paperwork for it, and the paperwork can take quite a long time. So pinkwashing is like whitewashing, but it's gaying up to appeal to gays and liberals.
I have risen from the dead.
Moon slut. Oh my god, it's been a minute since I've seen your name. How have you been, my dear, my child? Chillin', bud, working, streaming, been vibing. That's awesome. Would you say that life is generally good, Jacob? Linda. How have you been? Yeah, I have to figure out whether I'm going to be taking Tuesdays off. I mean, I've been given an intake every Tuesday for the past couple weeks. I even have my next week scheduled for an intake. Like, it's been non-stop, which is fine, but I would really enjoy a break. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, you sent it to the Xdad bot? That's funny. Okay. Whoa. That rumbling is intense. It is. Lightning here. Lightning and thunder. I remember my roommate talking for ages about the paperwork. Could you show us at some time for a made-up ex-client, like on stream? Yes. I would have to yeah, I would have to do some editing, but I definitely can. Okay. Interesting suggestion, Schultz. I actually have a deck in mind. So So the card that I sent you, Schultz, is probably one of the best cats in Modern. I think in Modern, there's a lot of different ways to play Magic, but I sent you a combo that you can kind of look at and get an idea of like what the deck would do. That's a pretty popular. It's not as popular, but it used to be. What's up, Pringle? Hi. I've been working a lot. Oh, really? What do you do for work again, Linda? It's been a minute. Do you see how like the combo works, Schultz? It's kind of cool, right? Concert season is coming, so I'm getting ready for that. Ooh, what does that mean for you? What's good? Is the city in the city tonight or at school or whatever? I'm currently at home. I mean, the answer to am I in the city is yes, but that's also kind of like a I live in a city technically, so. What's up, Brave? I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Not sure if it would be interesting. I remember my roommate. Wait, one second. Remember, it would be interesting. Many lots of some. Oh, you're talking about like the showing you the paperwork that I need to complete. Yeah. I can show you some. I have to take like blank screenshots. Like obviously I can't show you anything of like real people, but I can take screenshots of like the blank forms that I need to fill out and give you like a general idea of like how I write somebody's report up, if that's something you guys are interested in. I work at a university doing graveyards. Wow, can you imagine working at a university graveyard? That's pretty depressing. I'm surprised a university even has a graveyard. Is there like a lot of students dying? You live in the nice part though? I guess so. Nice part. Subjective. It's Florida, so like how nice can it really be? You know what I mean? Ex-dad, New York City apartment chat crazy. I mean, I don't expect. I was actually I was actually on the phone the other day with my future boss, and he basically knew that I want to work in New York City, and he gave me a preemptive warning that it's going to be not as glamorous as I think it will be. And I guess that's true. I assume that he's right. But I guess it really depends on like where I'm living and who I'm living with. And yeah, rent prices are super expensive. Super expensive. So I am from New Jersey originally, but now I currently live in Florida because I'm finishing my master's. So yeah, I realized that if I want to move to New York, I'm gonna have to most likely find a roommate, and that's going to be a whole process. I don't know what that's going to be like. Finding a roommate does not sound very fun. It's like finding somebody that I can trust. Not that like I guess like I'm really not that afraid. Like what are they gonna do? Take my computer? Whatever. Ready to fight the rats? Oh yeah, you mean the cat-sized rats? I actually saw a rat today. Thought it was pretty cute. It won't be all Broadway stars. She. You mean I'm not going to be living in a penthouse overlooking Central Park? Are you being for real? Why am I even moving then? I'd rather live on the streets in a box. Good old prostitutes and drug addicts. Don't call my viewers that. Are you? I don't know. I don't understand. I was outside for 2 hours today. I got bad sunburn. That's why I just don't go outside. In fact, I think it's insane that you like, I forget who told me, but they were like, if you are near a window when you do anything, you should put on sunscreen to protect yourself from UVs. Like that's just obscene. I mean, like it makes sense, but it's just like, goddamn, the sun is out to kill us. Not your viewers, Atlantic City. Oh, yeah. Atlantic City is it's something. You did not mention the casinos at all, interestingly enough. I guess it's more implied. They could sneak into your room at night and super glue your butt cheeks together. My roommates? That's a lot of work. That's also assuming that I wouldn't wake up. That's also assuming that they're able to get to my butt cheeks. There's a lot of assumptions here. Watch Sex in the City to see what life is really like in New York. I'd rather just go and figure it out. I'm sure it will be very, very expensive, but what I think about is I really want to make content in New York City. I really want to do IRL streams. I think about that all the time. So I'll be able to do a lot more fun content. Are you gonna take me to the ceiling? Oh my god, I had an embarrassing moment today while I was giving therapy. I forgot to stifle a yawn. I had woken up around like 11 a.m. I had a client at 11:30. I had got myself ready, all good to go. I didn't make a cup of coffee because I was like kind of rushing. And I made it all the way to the very end of the session and I yawned. And normally I can hold it back. And that one, I guess I just didn't because I was so focused on the conversation. And they were like, "Did you just yawn?" And I went, "Oh no." And I was like, I did. I haven't had my morning. They were like, "Did you just wake up?" And I didn't want to say yes. I didn't want to admit it. And I said, "I just haven't had my morning cup of coffee." But I felt really bad. They laughed though. They said, "Oh, I thought you were getting bored of my story." I said, "Oh no, no, no. I just need my coffee." I felt really bad though. I've never, like, what a silly mistake, quote. I don't know, mistake. You're so boring. I had to yawn. It's like, and they're like telling me like some like sad stuff from their past too. I'm just like, oh no, I'm ruined. They no longer trust me. Because Margate ain't cheap, so I can't see New York being much more. Yeah, I guess, but I don't like pay for Margate out of pocket, you know? New York, I'm gonna be paying out of pocket to live. So they could take me to the ceiling, depends on how drunk I am. I haven't been drunk in a pretty long time. Could you wrap that comforter up around you before I end stream? I guess I could. Do I have a reason? I mean, like, the question of could I is a lot different than will I, right? What's up, Nikita? Hi.
You're not my dad!
Yo, I really appreciate it. Wow, that's really nice of you.
You're not my dad!
Yo,
40 less than 3.
shoot, with the 40. What is going on? There's so many notifications going on. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much going on. DJ, thank you for the raid. Shoot, thank you for the 40 months. See, thank you for the 2 gifted. I'm a little overwhelmed. What is going on? Oh my god. Schultz, thank you for the 1,000 titties. Like, what? You guys are off your rocker. When I become a mod, I just you know, I trust you, Nikita. I really trust you. Thank you guys. Wow, I'm like blown away. What is going on? Yo,
Small raid.
DJ, thank you for the 200 biddies. What? Hello? Are you okay? Do I watch anime? I do watch anime. I haven't watched anything in quite some time though. I really want to watch Chainsaw Man when it comes out. I've heard good things. What's up, Lukey? How you been? How is life? I have seen Demon Slayer. I haven't finished it though. I don't really remember where I stopped, so it's something that where I'd probably have to start over. Because it's been It's been over 2 years now since I've seen it. This is where we can admit our snuggle kink if anywhere. I mean, I'm definitely very kink friendly. I guess. Hopefully I can sub soon. I apologize about what? Nikita, I'm joking. You are already subbed. Don't stress yourself. I appreciate you. Yeah, have you been streaming, Lukey? How's that been? You trust me? Oh, thank you. I'm glad someone finally trusts me. I have to do a little drinky drink. I'll have a little sip of coffee. Nope. My safe word is popcorn. Mine has always been blueberry. I don't know why. So that have been so long of me waiting to... My safe word is stop. That's not a very good choice of a safe word, I'm not gonna lie. That is I would probably pick a new one. Oh, no worries, Nikita. You're already subscribed. Somebody gifted you one. What's up, Michael Milroy? The Michael Milroy, not like a Michael Milroy. You are not one of many. You are one of one. That's pretty cute. I like to say what I mean. I mean, that's pretty literal. I am the only one. Is that so? Bickle is mine. It's a bitch pickle. Interesting. Bitch pickle. Interesting. It reminds me of like the... Like I say it all the time. Pick a number between 1 and 10. 10. It reminds me of like whenever somebody that's like of German descent comes into stream, right? I always like, oh, are you German? My favorite word is Arschgeiger. Arschgeiger. It means ass violin. Bitch pickle kind of reminds me of that. Now pick a suit of cards. Hearts. I am a Jew. So am I. Hello. My fellow brethren. The brethren lacking the foreskin. How would you know if someone of German descent joins chat? Because they say hello from Germany or something. Heads or tails? Heads. Head. Now I know a new word. That's right. Have I played League? I absolutely hate League. Hate League. I really like Pokemon Unite, though. I've been kind of playing that recently because they released my favorite Pokemon, which is Mew. And it turns out that Mew is actually like S tier, which is kind of cool. I do, Somber. I do always. Yeah, Pokemon Unite's really good. What's my new favorite nail polish? I haven't painted my nails in a long time. If you guys want to send me nail polish to my P.O. box, that would be definitely like a cool like gift, you know? I prefer like pastel colors. You like playing as Mr. Mime? What a troll. What a troll. Open magic packs? I mean, I would like to. But I want to like save the ones that I have. So it's 10 gifted subs if you want me to open a pack. I think I only have like 5 left or something, so I'm trying to like save them for special occasions. You know, it rhymes with Mew. Twitch Prime? No, that doesn't rhyme. Gift 2? Yeah, that's all I can think of. Oh yeah, I gotta get the McDonald's Happy Meal. You're right. I completely forgot that they are doing like a Pokemon thing. I just haven't been going to McDonald's. I have been kind of like weaning myself off of fast food ever since I've started to become a little bit more healthy. The only time I've been at McDonald's in the past, I would say, couple of months is I got a hash brown because I needed to eat something and I was on my way to my internship, and I was actually pretty disappointed. I feel like Wawa hash browns are better than the McDonald's hash browns. Like, I remember the McDonald's hash browns being better. It was like really greasy, you know? And that's not like, I wasn't like craving that. I was just kind of craving like potato. Like, I just wanted, I would have taken a potato. A little more healthy. I did one workout stream. Well, I did one workout stream. You know, that's not to say that I have been working out outside of that. So gotta squeeze the grease out. Yeah, that's fucking gross. I don't want to think about that. It makes me feel a little nauseous just thinking about it. Are they doing it again? Are they doing what? XQC just got DDoSed? Really? That's kind of funny. Like right now?
You're not my dad!
Hello? Yo, David. I appreciate the gifted sub, dude. It's always a letdown. What exactly are we, what exactly are we referencing here? I'm you know, I'm not like worried or anything, but I'm just curious as to what specifically we are talking about. How are you doing, David? I really appreciate the gifted sub, dude. You guys have been absolutely insane with the That's funny, Lethal. I like this channel. I've tried to give up Twitch. Can't decide if it's healthy. But for late night advice, yeah, I mean, we'll do like advice on like Thursday, I guess. Therapy Thursday. That'd be kind of funny. But it really depends on like, is Twitch, like, is it impeding on other things that you should be doing? Like, I know people that are able to really like multitask pretty well. Like, they can watch Twitch and like get their work done. But if you find yourself like only watching Twitch and it's like you're not able to get your work done and like you've abandoned your children and like you know, like, you know, you're no longer spending time with your spouse and, you know, you're traveling out of the way to internet cafes so that you can watch Twitch all day, and, you know, you've had to take mortgages out on your house so that you can pay for the internet like, see, like, we're going down a rabbit hole of like, probably shouldn't be watching Twitch. Run a 60-second ad. I actually can't right now because I think that an ad just triggered. There we go. Poor rabbits. Oh, what's up, Shaloppy? You met me back in Fortnite years. Interesting. Yeah, it says the last time that you messaged was 2 years ago. That's pretty wild. And then the first time that you were here was in June of 2019, 3 years ago, saying that you played random duos with me. That's so funny. How have you been? You want my hoodie? They're on Amazon. They're like $50, I think. That's a little too much for me. Sorry, buddy. That one's a little too far for me. How is Lily doing? That's a good question. I think she's being a cat somewhere. I think she's perusing her territory. I'm not really sure what she's doing. I did have a my mom's cat and Lily, my mom's cat Juniper, which is the younger boy cat, and Lily get into these play fights where they will, like, Lily will like growl and hiss at him, and he will like jump on her and she'll like kick him and stuff, and it's like play fighting. And they've been doing it almost every morning, and I actually had the other day them be so loud that my client could hear them, and I had to apologize for the cat fight, which was kind of odd. Has Juniper got a PhD? No. Juniper is definitely not educated. Juniper is a child, if anything. Lily was born a genius. We all know that. We've seen her. You understand. Juniper is just a stupid boy, as most are. You feel? Fuse the legend. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? With no balls, that's right. I make fun of him all the time for it. I go, haha, you don't have any balls. He doesn't like that. It's fair, though. I wouldn't be happy about it either. I'm doing well, though. How are you? Fuse the legend. Do you play, like, Apex? I've actually been playing, I go through, like, phases where, like, I'm playing one game, like, pretty consistently. Like a month ago, I was playing Tower of Fantasy, like, every day. And now I haven't been playing Tower of Fantasy at all. I haven't touched the game in, like, 2 weeks. Recently, I've been playing a lot of Apex, actually. Like, I just got to Gold 3 or something. So that's been kind of fun. I get bored very quickly. Like, in a month from now, I might not even be playing Apex anymore. Oh, you know what we will be playing, though? For anybody that doesn't know, is that every time a new Call of Duty comes out, I do a 24-hour stream. So, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour Modern Warfare 2 stream when that game comes out. Yeah, Tower of Fantasy is fun. I just got bored of it. It's just like a gacha game that I just like didn't really want to keep up with anymore. What I find is that I'll play an RPG really, really hard when it comes out, especially since all of my friends are playing it, most likely. And then eventually I'll come to the conclusion of like, why am I wasting my time doing this? Like all sense of accomplishment just like goes out the window. Like I realize that I've been kind of wasting my time. Quote unquote wasting time, you know, it's all subjective, but I feel like I do. And then I just give up on it. It's a lot easier when it comes to a game like Fortnite, or Apex or something, because the games are like pretty quick. It's not like, it's like I can get in the game, I can play, and then if I wanted to put it down, I could. But also there's like a really, like a competitive aspect that gets me hooked. I'm a competitive person. Like I like to prove I'm better than other people. 24-hour stream of school? Yeah, we'll be doing it on a weekend. And also, I might take off the following day. I have a lot of hours right now, like already completed. So if I wanted to, Call of Duty will probably come out on Wednesday night, like it always does. And then I'll probably just take off of work on Thursday. I'll like take off my internship. And then I will just like jam it out, like for as long as I can go. I would move that credit card. I got some weird. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure. I'll put my photo ID out instead. How about that? Is that better? How's that? Is that better? We just need to guess the other 12 numbers. Wait, you could see the numbers? Could you really? Oops. Oh, whatever. No. God damn. I was like, damn, you got the eyes of a fucking hawk. Oh, I have a wish list still? Oh. I forgot that I have this. That's kind of embarrassing. Gucci belt, Gucci fanny pack. God damn. I am an absolute baller. My mother's maiden name? Twitch Prime. Yeah, I would need to update my wish list. Oh yeah, do you see like the suggestions for like double masters? It's so funny. What's up, Healthy? Hi. How are you doing? I finished an addictive show. And which show would that be? You already know what my credit card number is? That's so funny because did you know that I actually don't even own a credit card? I have never owned a credit card. In fact, I only have one line of credit. That is through, it's through like PayPal or something. I have a debit card, yeah, but I don't have a credit card. The story goes, when I was 18, I wanted to get a credit card, and my parents kept telling me, no, don't get a credit card. You are incredibly irresponsible with money. We can't trust you with money. You will put yourself into debt and you will be living on the streets. Don't get a credit card. And I was like, all right, fine. Like, I can get one if I wanted to because I'm technically 18, but I'll listen to you. And then, like, I'm 19. I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm 19. I want to get a credit card. And then it was, no, don't get a credit card. You're so irresponsible. You'll be living on the streets. 20 comes around, don't get a credit card. 21 comes around, don't get a credit card. And then I just stop asking. And then years pass. And then I go to, I download one of those like things that you can like check your credit. And I look at my credit and my credit's like 650 or something. And I'm like, why is my credit so bad? And it turns out that the loans that I had taken out on for my university, for my undergrad, were the only thing that I had on my name of my credit. And I had no other payments to show that I have good credit. And it also showed that I didn't have an income at the time. So essentially, my student loans tanked my credit, and I had no credit card so that I could purchase things so I could improve it. So I was like, Mom, Dad, what the fuck? Like, you were telling me the entire time to not get a credit card, and now my credit is shit. Oh, I still have student loans. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. I still have, I think I'm down to like a little over $10,000 in student loans, which is pretty good, to be honest, but like, I don't have that money. I make minimum payments, so it's not bad. It's not bad, but that's only for my undergrad. I still have student loans for my master's, and then my PhD is going to cost me close to $20,000. So yay. Yay. And I don't have a big boy job yet. My job since 2018 has essentially been streaming. The only way that I've been able to pay off any of my loans has been from when I worked in high school. And I pretty much didn't spend a single penny of it. Like, all the money that I made doing delivery jobs, like working, 5-hour days, 6-hour days, 5 days a week for years, for like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. I pretty much saved all of it. Do you think you'll have a private practice or a group company thing? I would like to have a private practice. I mean, that's the goal. It's the goal. It's how you make money, is starting your own business, essentially. People that are over $100,000 in debt from school. Yeah, that's just like, so that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've been able to improve my credit since then. I was super responsible. I made, what I did is I bought, what did I buy? What did I buy that was kind of expensive? I bought like my phone like a couple years ago, and then I did the very minimum like $29 payments until it was paid off. And then I made some more purchases, and then I immediately paid them off like over and over again. And now my credit is pretty good, actually. Actually, what is my credit score? I'm kind of curious now that we're like talking about it. How do I check? What app do I use? What's up, Pari Bear? Hello. How are you doing? My credit is 732. Which I think is fine, right? Credit where credit is due. Haha, that's a good one. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. I've had a long day, and my day is still not over. So I have some paperwork I need to do after stream. So I wasn't really planning on streaming for too long, but my credit is non-existent. You definitely should get on that early. Like, does anybody know anybody that has like an 800 credit score? Does that even exist? And also, why is credit on a scale of like, why is credit on a scale of like 300 to 850? How does that make any sense? Like, where does 850 come from? Why not 1,000? Like, that would make sense. 0 to 1,000. You can pay to add credit to your credit score. Sheesh. Oh, so credit is pay to win? Wow. I thought it was free to play. I guess not. Oh, I forgot to turn that off. Thank you for telling me. It's all a game, is it? I feel like I'm no longer losing that one. But now us poor know about it. I still feel like our credit is definitely worse. How have you been, Party Bear? It is nice to meet you. How has your day been? The best investment is a lottery ticket. In my personal opinion, I genuinely think that it's worth it to buy one lottery ticket. Like, I know that they say never play the lottery. It's like it's a sucker's game. You know, like, it's like you're essentially giving money to the government. But I genuinely think that if you want to buy one lottery ticket a day, and assuming that like that $1 or $365 a year is not like breaking the bank for you, I do think that it's worth it. Because I think $1 to live the dream is pretty cool. Like, you're never gonna win, right? But there's also the gambler's mentality of you can't win if you don't play. I think that the problem when it comes to buying lottery tickets is where you start buying more than one. Like the people that go out and they buy like 20 or 30 or 100 lottery tickets, right? Like your odds of winning have just so marginally increased that it's so not worth it. Like the difference between 1 and 100 is really not that much. But the difference between 0 and 1 is incredibly large. So that's my mentality, I guess. I have a friend that racks up credit cards. It's funny. You want to spin the wheel? We do the wheel spins on Friday. I'm sorry. If you buy the lottery ticket, there's a version of the Infinite Universe is going to win. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's big brain of me. It's just something that I've thought about for a long time because I enjoy gambling. I'm a big fan. I love playing blackjack and poker and, you know, I like gambling. It's fun. But at the same time, you got to be really careful because I've definitely fallen into traps where I've lost a lot of money gambling. So at this point, I just don't gamble because I just don't have the money to. But I understand if you want to live the dream and you want to spend $1. So I appreciate it, Pari. Your day has been long too. Well, it was nice to meet you. Have a good rest of your evening. Yeah, we do have scratch cards. Scratch cards are pretty fun. Whenever I do a New Jersey stream, like when I go home and I do like an IRL stream and I'm like walking around and we go to the beach and stuff, I'll buy a scratch off lottery ticket because those are fun. They're just cool. You know, they give you a little bit of dopamine for that time that you're scratching. I have not watched it, Healthy. I have not. Charity lottery tickets are extra good to buy. I don't know. Don't gamble. How about that? How about we just don't gamble? Is that fair? Noted. Friday. Hashtag no life, no prob. If you would like to spin the wheel, those are the days. What about wheel spins? Oh no. Everyone's all triggered now. You've said the magic words and now everybody's like, oh, wheel? Wheel spin? Hello? Don't gamble, wink wink. Yeah, exactly. I'm really good at quick arithmetic, counting cards or something. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do when I go to a casino, is essentially just count cards. That's why blackjack is fun, because, like, I mean, you're not going to win every time, but, like, you can definitely, like, improve your variance. I have never been to Vegas before. Vegas would be a very dangerous place for me. That being said, I will eventually go one day, but that day is not today. I watch people win and lose tens of thousands of dollars every week. I'm a floor supervisor for table games in Las Vegas. Honestly, though, I get a lot of enjoyment out of watching other people gamble. There definitely was a time, though, I remember I went on a cruise. How long ago was it that I went on a cruise? Do you guys remember? I took off a stream for that time. When was that? Was that last year? I forget when that was. Yeah, it was December, right. I went on a cruise, and I saw that me and my sister, or it was like maybe it was a friend that I made on the cruise. We were watching the blackjack tables, and we watched this guy who was so incredibly drunk sitting at these tables playing like $500 hands. Like, my dude was fucking like everybody sitting around him. He's sitting at a $10 table, like a $10 minimum table, and he's playing like massive hands. $500, $1,000, $2,000. Like, the table limit is like 500, I'm pretty sure. My dude went from, I think he went from like $2,000 to like $15,000 or like $18,000 to zero. Which was like gut-wrenching. Like, so gut-wrenching. And I would say normally I really enjoy watching people gamble because I get the same kind of rush. But it ended up being more sad. You know what I mean? Like, it was enjoyable at the beginning because my dude's like having a good time and he's like slamming the table, hit me, you winner, you know, it's like screaming. And then like we leave, we come back, he's got a bunch of money, he's drinking drinks, he's chatting with the people next to him. We leave, we come back, and he is like this. And it turns out that it wasn't $2,000 or whatever that he burned through. He had burned through like over, I don't remember the number, but it was at least 10 grand on the trip. Like, he had been consistently withdrawing money and playing and then losing and then withdrawing money and playing and losing over and over and over and just drinking nonstop. He lost an obscene amount of money. And it was just so sad. The trick is to tip the dealers really well. They can save you from making big mistakes. I generally just tip the dealer when I win a good hand. That's just like if I do like a double down and I win, then I'll give them some money. And then at the end of the day, if I won money, if I walked away with the amount of money that I wanted to win, then I'll tip them. If I don't win money, I generally don't tip because then I lost my money and I don't have any money to tip with. It was very sad, yeah. You gotta want it. Yeah, exactly. You do gotta want it. That is the... But sometimes wanting it is not enough, sadly. Sometimes wanting it is just not enough. You know what I really want? Twitch Prime. But sometimes wanting is just not enough. That's right. You gotta know when to hold them. Gotta know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. And know when to run. That's right. Wiser words have never been spoken. Are you not subscribed to Amazon Prime? You know what I'd really love to see? Jeff Bezos do a Twitch stream. How many viewers do you think he would get? How many Twitch Prime subs do you think that he would get? For the irony. Probably a lot, I would assume. What is like, if you were to go to like twitch.tv, twitch.tv/Bezos. Somebody's got to own this channel, right? 9 followers, and they've never streamed. What about twitch.tv/Jeff Bezos? This channel is currently unavailable due to violation of Twitch's community guidelines or terms of services. Whoa. That's interesting. Interesting. Jeff Bezos got banned from Twitch. God damn. God damn. He must have been Thank you for gifting a sub to Bezos. Have I always been super competitive? Any idea where that came from? The earliest that I can remember of me being competitive was when I got my Xbox 360. My uncle gave me an Xbox 360. This is actually I guess it's not the start of my gaming, but like, because I had like a Game Boy Color when I was younger, and a Game Boy SP, and a Game Boy Advance, and all that stuff. But my uncle gave me an Xbox 360 for I want to say it's like my 11th birthday, or my 11th Christmas. My bad, not birthday. It was for Christmas. I got Guitar Hero 3 and Halo 3 for Christmas. I played the shit out of them. They were awesome. Halo 3 is where I got my real first taste of competitiveness. But I remember that I really started to be competitive because in middle school, I was bullied pretty hard. But I knew the people in my school that played Xbox, and they played Call of Duty for the most part. So I got the Call of Duty games, and I started playing really, really, like, a lot, because I wanted to prove to them that I wasn't, like, I don't know. I just didn't want to be bullied, and I wanted to prove to them that I'm better than something. And I actually ended up being pretty good, but they were like way better than me. Like they could like 360 no scope me and stuff. And I think that them being better than me pushed me to do better. Like I find that I'm a really competitive person, especially around other people that are competitive. And I find myself attracted to being around people that are really good. Like, when it comes to playing Apex or Fortnite or any of these games, I want to play with Magic, especially Magic. I want to play with people that are better than me. Because the only way that you can get better at something is by being around people that are better than you. If you continuously play with people that are not as good, you will most likely stagnate or plateau of your play skill, because you're not improving because there's nothing to really learn. I do competitive sleeping. I bet you I could beat you in that. Bungie's Halo is a masterpiece. Yeah, Halo 3 was awesome. Halo Reach, my favorite for sure. Yeah, those are like that was a good question. I don't know if I've ever talked about that before. And what was I bullied about? I don't know. I was like a nerdy looking kid. I like, like my dad combed my hair every morning, and like my teeth were really crooked, and I don't know. There's like, I don't know, because kids are mean. That's just the reality of it. Because kids are mean. No, I didn't watch the Halo TV show. I don't think I really would. I've kind of lost interest in Halo. I played like the new one for a little bit. I got to like the highest rank and then I like quit. I'm sure I want to hit Apex Predator and Apex, so I'll let you know how that goes. Sounds like me and ping pong. Hey, like if I love that competition, and I think it's awesome when other people can get really competitive about something. Like I want to be better. Like in Magic, like I still want to be better. So like yesterday when we did like the Magic Monday and I made a couple mistakes, part of me, like although feeling a little embarrassed to make mistakes, feels like I really learned something. And I love it when I learn something because I've been playing for so long. I feel like I have a very good knowledge of most things. So it's not very often that I unlock a new brain fold, you know what I mean? So when I unlock a new brain fold of a game that I really enjoy, it brings me joy. When my manipulative crush told me that following Xdad was threatening. You're not the first person to say that? You're not the first person to say that their like significant other or whatever felt jealous of me, which is so interesting. Because like I guess I don't really think about that kind of influence that I have on people. And I also feel like I'm pretty non-threatening, just kind of in general. Like I'm not gonna like, like I'm not like coming to your house to like steal you away from them or something. So very odd. I used to be competitive on Smash Bros, play with my no-skill sister until she became a monster and defeated all. Exactly, that's what I mean. I love that. I love it when somebody who wasn't very like good at something gets good, because they feel so like, they feel like the fire within them to like beat their friends. I love that, because that's the way that I felt about Magic. My friends taught me Magic, and I became friends. You know who really pushed me into playing Magic at a competitive level was Toby, who you met, if you guys met before, Savage Value in my stream. He comes by every once in a while. He had been playing Magic for longer than I have, and he was the best player that I knew. And being around him made me want to get better. Like I did not want to lose to him. And it just like, it makes me light up just kind of thinking about it, because it was just such a good time, like trying to get better than him. I love it. I'm really flirty. You think so? What's up, Brando? Hi. My ex thought watching Twitch in general was weird. I feel like a lot of people think that like watching other people play video games is weird, or even like I guess the just chatting aspect. It is kind of weird to a degree. When I'm drunk? What do you mean? I never drink. I don't know what you're talking about. Was he your rival? He wasn't really my rival. He was my friend. Who do you think is the best Magic player between you, Toby, and Schwartz? That's pretty hard to answer. That's pretty difficult to answer. I think it's Toby or me, but I'm not entirely sure. You never drink the devil's juice? No, never. The devil's lettuce too? Fuck no. Watching someone play anything is weird, including sports, but there's a thrill? Yeah, I agree. Are you secretly a shonen protagonist? I would like to think that I'm a protagonist, but everyone's a protagonist of their own life, right? When I pulled up your stream in front of my friend, she said, "Oh, I forgot that part of you." Wow. God damn. God damn. You got some interesting friends. I would spit on them. And then kick them. I'm both protagonist and antagonist. See, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. There was actually a actually like an interesting quote. I'm right now I'm reading Game of Thrones. I finished the first Game of Thrones book, and now I'm on to the second one, which is called Clash of Kings. And there's a really interesting quote where one character asks another, "Are you good or are you evil?" And they say, "Well, I'm a little bit of both. You know, some days I do what I need to do. Some days good, some days bad." And the character responded with, "Well, if you were to find an onion with a little bit of rot on it, we would call it a rotten onion. So what are you?" I thought that was kind of like an interesting metaphor to think about. I don't think that that is an entirely true quote. Well, I'm an onion then. Well, obviously, I'm an onion. I mean, duh. I think my ex called you that random twink on Twitch. God damn. God damn. Brutal. I'm not random. At least to me. Maybe I am random. I don't know. Who decides what it means to be good or bad? That is a good question, too. It was, Tatio. It was. Is that in the show, or did you read the book? Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Good night, Techie. I really appreciate you. You read the book. Oh, yeah. So that chapter is actually the exact point of where I left off. Like, literally, like, they took the ship, and she did the very weird thing, and I'm very confused, like, sexually. Yeah, so that's exactly where I left off. So you know where I'm at. Is there such a thing as objective morality? Maybe. Like, I think morality is based off of... I think morality is based off of social standards, right? Like, is it moral to kill someone? Well, we answer that by saying, how would other people be influenced? How would other people look at you if you had killed somebody? Well, socially, they would generally reject you, which therefore would make it morally negative, right? I mean, that's just like my assumption. It's a very deep question, though. Like a deep philosophical question. It depends. We love heroes, which is so interesting because I love villains, at least in like in media that I consume. Like, I love villains. Like Joffrey. Love Joffrey. I think he's awesome. Like, like I love to hate him, you know what I mean? Yet he's one of my favorite characters. Like, I think villains are cool. Villains are what make the hero stand out, right? Or am I religious? Not really. What about hackers? I mean, they suck. If we're talking about real life, I mean, real life villains are very different than media villains, like movie villains or do I share strategy simulation game faves? Strategy simulation games. Give me an example. I'm not sure what kind of game that is. Walter White, yeah, like he's a villain. But is he really a villain? I mean, again, we're getting pretty philosophical here. I also love when villains turn good, like Zuko, right? Good example. I love Zuko. I mean, but he also gets like a redemption. So Malfoy. I think Malfoy is pretty cool. Really wish he got a redemption, but still. I actually found a like a TikTok that I thought was pretty good of I don't know why, like just scrolling through my feed and somebody did like an impersonation. I'm just show you because I think it's kind of cool. We'll see if it plays. Did not work. Oh, there we go.
It's true then, what they're saying on the train. Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts. This is Crabbe and Goyle, and I'm Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. Think my name's funny, do you? No need to ask yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley. You'll soon find out that some wizarding families are better than others. Others? Now where's Hermione?
I thought it was cool. I saw it the other day and I was like, oh, that's like a really. It's not a lip sync. It's like their voice. Like they're like TikTok. They like do impersonations. I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, like all the comments are like, I thought that this was lip sync and whatever. So that's kind of cool, right? She looks like a Targaryen. Yeah. Oh, I mean, goddamn, Daenerys is definitely. I think Daenerys is like, whew, she's probably the most attractive character in that show, in my opinion. I mean, Jon Snow is pretty attractive too. Jaime is also pretty attractive as well. The actor that plays Jaime. All the Daenerys are good looking. Everybody that plays a Daenerys character are all good looking. All of them. I haven't seen the new show, but I've seen like clips of it, and they're all really attractive. No spoilers. I won't be spoiling anything. I don't think I've spoiled anything today. Oh, that's awesome, Healthy. I love emo music night. Have I started watching? I don't know what that is, Somber. I do have to call it an evening soon because I would like to go get my paperwork done so I can be at work when I need to tomorrow. You're enjoying it? I definitely have to watch it. Oh, House of the... I didn't realize that that's what it stands for. Ring sucks? Oh, really? That sucks. Stream Heartstopper episode 4. Oh, I watched I guess I'll sign off now if that's the is that what oh goddamn, that was a plane. Like, uh-oh. I would actually need to watch 5. I actually watched 4. So yeah, no, tomorrow is Workout Wednesday, so I am expecting to do a workout stream tomorrow. I'm expecting to. Yeah, I guess I'll sign off then. I guess I've kind of set myself to end it. Should we do a twerk workout? Hell no. Hell no. I did my leg day the other day, and my legs are killing me. So we will not be doing legs tomorrow.
You're not my dad!
Yo. See. Oh my God. Wow, I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's crazy. Oh, thank you so much. All right. I'm gonna call it a day. I'll do end of night wrap up. And then I'll turn on the goodbye sugar. No praise. How about fuck you, C-Stacks? I don't know what to do. Thank you. So starting from almost 2 hours ago, we got pretty close actually. It's a little bit longer than I wanted to. Vic with the 10 months, Gem with the tier 2, 27 months, Somber with the 19 months, Moon Slut with the 22 months, RT1s with the 40 months, DJ with 200 biddies, Schultz with 1,000 biddies, David with a gifted sub, and then last and certainly not least, our Glucose Guardian, our Fructose Father, our Sugar Daddy, C-Stacks with 10 gifted, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Who has 40 months? That'd be RT1s. RT1s. He's one of the longest subscribed. He's up there. He's up there. So I'm gonna turn on the goodbye sugar. The goodbye sugar is a way for you to say goodnight to me and everyone else in the stream. It costs 1 channel point. Feel free to spam it as much as you would like. You may take up the entire stream. And if you do not use the goodbye sugar this evening, you will start to grow hair in a place you don't want it. And I actually have a really good piece of advice for the end of stream. This is something that I've actually been ruminating on for the past couple of days because it's become relevant to my friends as well as clients of mine. And it'll be a little mini rant, a little bit longer than I guess like a normal piece of advice would be. Please do not use TikTok, Instagram, Twitter to self-diagnose and then additionally to self-medicate. And this comes along with there have been people that I have talked to that have decided that instead of taking their medication for anxiety, depression, etc., they have instead chosen to pursue other forms of self-medication, such as ketamine, ayahuasca, mushrooms, microdosing, all these things that very recently have started to produce research to say that they can help people with depression and or anxiety. And it is very concerning. TikTok diagnosing makes my life as a therapist mildly more difficult when working with the younger population. I know that people might not have access to mental health care because of money and other things, but you are not trained to diagnose. You know, I'm not like rubbing it in your face or anything, but if you become convinced that you have a certain diagnosis and it ends up not being true, you can actually be causing a huge detriment to your own mental health. So your advice, to summarize, is go to therapy, get a diagnosis from a doctor, from a mental health counselor, from a social worker, from somebody that is qualified to give you a diagnosis. And please, please do not self-medicate, especially with replacing your antidepressants with things such as drugs like mushrooms or whatever, because there is so little research. You don't know what you're doing to yourself. And it's just silly. Just don't. So there you go. That is your advice for the evening. I'm sorry if it's a little bit more serious. I'm nervous because of the reports they have to submit to my insurance. Well, they don't get any of your notes. If you're worried about them knowing what your diagnosis is or what you talk about, that will never happen. And to be honest, therapists do work really hard to make sure that the notes that they do write, like I make sure that the notes that I write about my clients are very vague, so that if somebody were to read it, they would probably be bored and they would not really understand the full intensity of what is going on. It's a skill that therapists and mental health people work on, and that is the majority of how they write their notes, not only for you, but for themselves in case they get court subpoenaed and they need to bring their notes to work, or to the court, and then the court needs to read them because, you know, it all tracks back. So if that's what you're worried about, I would say don't worry about it. But that is it. That is your advice. Have a lovely evening. I will see you tomorrow for Workout Wednesday. And until then, yeah, don't diagnose yourself. Goodbye.